ಕೆಲವು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಮಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ನಾವು ಈ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ನ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪಾಪ ಭಾಳ ಆಸೆರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಮಾತು ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಈ ಮಾತು ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನನ್ನ ಇಲಾಖೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬ ಶಾಸಕರು 10 ಕೋಟಿ, 100 ಕೋಟಿ, 200 ಕೋಟಿ, 300 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ 300 ಕೋಟಿ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
That was our Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar just a few months ago telling the people of Karnataka that the state government does not have enough funds for development works. This is our Deputy Chief Minister just recently inaugurating a series of projects to make Bengaluru roads pothole free. And these projects come with a price tag of a whopping 1,800 crores. So the state government is shelling out crores of rupees to make the city roads not only pothole free but also last for at least the next 25 years. And how exactly are they going to make this possible? Yes, white topping again. But will this white topping idea really stand the test of the current monsoons in the city? Has white topping roads really been proven effective? When it comes to white topping, there are a ton of questions that pop up. But before we really get into the debate of the effectiveness of white topping, let me show you the breakdown of how much money is being spent on the multiple projects that the state government has proposed. Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar under the Sugama Sanchara Bengaluru and Brand Bengaluru initiatives has proposed multiple projects to beautify the city, make the roads pothole free, etc., etc. But what we need to note here is that all of this comes at a cost. And the cost, my friends, is approximately 42,590 crore based on the proposed projects in several constituencies of Bengaluru. Here is the list that I have put together for your understanding. Now let me unpack it for you. The state government has proposed projects worth 5,000 crore in 5 Bengaluru constituencies, which are Byatrayanapura, Chamrajpete, Gandhinagar, Govindrajnagar and Vijayanagara. This alone adds up to 25,000 crore. The Deputy Chief Minister has also proposed projects in 6 other Bengaluru constituencies worth 15,000 crore. Apart from this, the state government has also taken an initiative to develop certain central Bengaluru road stretches, which is going to cost 2,590 crores. And in total, the state government will be spending approximately 42,590 crores. When you look at this list of the huge amount of money that the state government is set to spend, do you see a pattern here? Well, let me paint a picture for you. Let's relook at the constituencies here and let us see which party is in power in these constituencies. Now, do you see a pattern? In all the constituencies where the Karnataka government is spending 5,000 crore, the Congress party is in power, whereas the rest of the constituencies have the opposition BJP in power. D.K. Shivakumar sir, so much in the name of development? Well, we have looked at the money matters. Now let's take a look at the reason why the state government is shelling out all this money. White topping. I'm sure you've heard this word every time the Karnataka government decides to go ahead with development works. But what exactly is white topping? Let me break it down for you. The Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike, BBMP, the city's civic body which is in charge of ensuring road quality, had in 2018 come up with a grand plan of concretizing roads to get rid of potholes. Called white topping, these are rigid pavements made primarily of concrete rather than black topped or asphalt roads called flexible pavements made of crushed rocks and sand and bound by bitumen. While there have always been suspicions raised over the effectiveness of white topping, research however suggests that white top roads come with some benefits. For one, they are sturdier with little chance of developing cracks or potholes. So these concretized rigid pavements could well be a long-term solution to recurring potholes. But benefits often come with a price tag. White top roads are more expensive, almost double the cost of laying asphalt roads. But their durability makes them more cost effective. Now this is an argument often put forward by the BBMP to justify white topping. Other than longer life, white topping also reduces maintenance needs. To the pros, we also have cons. A study notes that the concrete surfaces of rigid pavements undergo various mechanical abrasions like tire sliding and wheel rolling, reducing surface friction and making the road slippery and unsafe to use during wet weather. Other than the safety factors, studies on the environmental impact of cement suggest that concretizing roads and buildings are not an eco-friendly solution to urban civic problems. But can white topping solve Bengaluru's pothole mess?
Regardless of which technology you use, it is about how it's implemented and how it's maintained that will prevent potholes. Let's go to the basic engineering of a road. what is important while constructing a road is a substructure. The substructure, the surface preparation has to be good. Second, the top surface has to be good. Third, the top surface should have a proper slope so that rainwater will not log on top of it. It will get drained away, and the drainage has to be good. If this much happens, any technology will work. If you go to, say, if you go to, let's not even talk about developed countries or the Western countries. Let's go to our neighborhood. You go to Indonesia or Malaysia. These have a rainy climate throughout the year. It rains all the time. You go there, the roads are bitumen. They are not concrete. But they don't have problems. Why? Because they follow proper engineering. The basic engineering is good. There is proper slope and proper drainage. Therefore, water doesn't log on top. And the subsurface preparation is good. So they will not have any subsurface breakdown, even when rains happen. If this much is done, any technology works. So why? And now you are talking of white topping. White topping is basically addition of a layer. This is an additional layer. It's a slab existing road. So it is the equivalent of creating a bridge. You get it? So the question to ask is, why do we first build a road and then build a bridge on top of it? So now the question is, or rather, the issue now here is, when you do white topping, you're basically adding an additional layer. In fact, you're building a slab on top of an existing road. It is the equivalent of building a bridge on top of a road. Okay. Now, then the question arises, why do you spend so much money on subsurface preparation and bitumen layer and then add a bridge on top of it? If you look into the costs also, you are spending about 5 to 10 crores doing subsurface preparation, bitumen layer, asphalting and all that. Then you are spending another 12 crores, that is equivalent to building 2 new roads, on top of it to build a slab. If this is what the government wishes to do, it can avoid doing the subsurface preparation, no? You don't need all of that subsurface, gravel, stones, bitumen, asphalt. Straight away build a slab. Then the cost of the road construction will also be almost the same as normal road construction. But now the solution we have chosen is neither here nor there. So we are first building a regular bitumen asphalt road, incurring about 5 to 10 crores. Then you are building another slab, spending another 12 crores. Thereby you are spending twice the cost of, twice or thrice the cost of a regular, I think it's almost 4 times. We are spending almost 4 times the cost of a regular road construction with none of the benefits of any. We are not creating a separate service duct for utilities. You build an asphalt bitumen layer. On top of it, you build a slab. Now, again, when people, you see, just like any new road that gets constructed, the next day you'll find somebody digging it up. Same thing is repeating for white topping also. The next day somebody is there. It's so difficult to break a white topping because the slab, it's an RCC slab. Next day you'll find somebody with a power. So we are achieving nothing with this. The road condition returns to the same. The moment somebody digs up holes on it, hammers and all that, you'll have your potholes again. Also, if the slope is not good on top of the white topping will also crumble. Just like any of our homes, if you don't have a proper slope and drainage on top of our building, you will develop leakages in the roof and eventually that will create a problem. Same thing on a road, if you don't have proper drainage, even the white topping is not effective. It is a waste of money. So the question arises, what is the city trying to achieve? Our problems are not on the surface. Our problems are in the planning. Our problems are with basic engineering. And our problems are with management of utility.
Now, we all know that India tops the chart of having one of the worst roads in the world. When we look at most of the developed nations of the world, they use concrete roads. The paving cost of concrete roads is higher compared to that of bitumen roads. But the cost is justified because of its durability. Concrete roads have a long service life of 40 years, whereas bitumen roads last for 10 years. While there is no debate that Bengaluru needs better roads, do you think that white topping is the solution for it? Is the Karnataka government's move to shell out thousands of crores to make the city roads pothole free really the way to go? Whatever is your opinion, let us know in the comment section below. Until then, this is Afreen Hussain and you are watching India Today SoSouth.